Hi, my name is Anubhav Khetri and today I'm gonna show you how to configure router on stick. So to do that, we need a basic setup that is having two VLANs. So I have this configuration out here. So these two pieces are connected in VLAN 2 and these two pieces are connected in VLAN 3. We'll check the setup out here. Show VLAN. And there's a setup. There are two VLANs. One is sales and one is accounts. Sales is having two ports. One is FS0/1 and FS0/2, and sales accounts is having FS0/3 and FS0/4. Right. So in VLAN we can basically see that one PC is not able to communicate with the other PC. They can only communicate within their own VLANs. So out here, PC1 is having the IP address 192.168.10.1, and the second PC out here is having 10.2. Respectively, the other pieces are also having like 10.3 and 10.4. Though they all are in the same network, but you will see that when I try to ping, I am able to communicate with 10.2, but if I try to ping 10.3, I am not able to communicate. The same will go for out here also. This PC is having 192.168.10.4 IP address. So if I try to ping 10.2, wait, ping 10.2, it's not pinging, but if I ping 10.3, it will ping. Right. To make the communication happen, what we need to do is inter-VLAN routing. So router on stick is one of the method where we use a router and we do some encapsulation to make the communication happen. For that we need to make some changes, right? So we need a router and a wire connecting with the switch. So you need to see the port at which it is connecting. So go to the router. Enable, configure. Just a minute. Config terminal. Inside this, go inside FA0/0 and just enable this one. Give the command no shot and then come back. Now we need to go inside the sub interface. So FA0/0.1. So there are multiple sub interfaces. See, this many sub interfaces are available. You can go for it. So it is 32-bit. Inside this, then you need to enable the encapsulation.1q, the standard, and you need to choose the VLAN ID. So what I will do, I will dedicate the sub interface 0.1 for VLAN 2 for the left side. So I will give the number, hit enter, and then I will allocate a IP address. Suppose 10.1 will be the default address, and done, exit. Now I'll go inside the second sub interface, and this will be dedicated for the third VLAN. So that means the number of VLANs you got, the number of sub interfaces you need to create, and you need to put those VLANs a part of that sub interface. So encapsulation.1q VLAN 3 IP address, let's take the IP address 192.168.20.1. okay. 255, oh wait, 255. Okay, once done, just exit from here. So the work in my router is complete. I don't need to do any other changes out here. Then we need to go inside switch, and inside switch we need to make one change, and the change is what? Interface FA0/5, the fifth interface which is connected with the router, and then switch port mode trunk. We need to set it in trunk mode. Again, I'll just check all the settings. Okay, good. fs0/5 is gone, no more part of any VLAN out here. Now I need to make some changes in the PCs now. So I need to start changing the IP address and provide them a, just a minute, wait. Hmm. 192.168.10.2 and provide them a default gateway. So normally if you can see, this PC will directly send the request to 10.1 and that 10.1 will do the communication for us. The router now will do all the communication. So all my requests will be sent to the router and router will communicate with the other VLAN for me. So I will change this all things also. 192.168.20.2. .3 20.1 10.3. Now since the configuration is also complete in the PC, so we'll try to ping each and every PC and see. Just a minute, I'm in the second one. So first I'll try to ping my gateway, able to ping 10.2, pinging myself. Let's try to ping the other gateway. I'm able to ping. See, so with this my inter VLAN routing is complete. So this is router on stick method. So thank you